Jr. and here with another recipe. They gave me a script. They turned on the teleprompter. Phooey with the script. No teleprompters. This cooking is ingrained in my blood. I've been doing it my whole life. I love it, and I'm here to show you how to do this recipe. You tweeted to us. You came on Facebook. You said you wanted to see it. No one believes that I'll give them out. I know you'll come back. You'll probably make them good, but not quite as good as I do. So today we're going to do a little eggplant melanzane with fresh rigatoni. First we start with some nice beautiful eggplant. Squeeze them, make sure they're ripe. If they're real hard, they're not ripe. So you want to make sure that they're nice and ripe before you start. I have some beautiful fresh basil here. What I did was peeled a couple eggplants. So you want to peel them like this. And what I like to do is cut the end off. And then I like to, what I call, square them up. So I square them up like this. And when I square it up like this, it's nice and easy to cut. And you can ensure that you're going to get perfect little squares. Okay? Over here I took an eggplant that I have sliced both ways. You see? And then I can just simply cut it with a sharp knife. And I have the perfect little squares you need for my crispy melanzane with the Parmigiano crust. I think you're going to really like this recipe. And here they are. So, real simple so far. You have your eggplant cut into squares. Then what we do is we take the eggplant squares and we soak them in water and a little salt overnight. And it gets some of the bitterness out of the eggplant. It also hydrates the eggplant, so when we fry them, they're beautiful and nice and crispy. Okay? And what you do is you kind of just drain them out, and I'm going to use a little spider here, but a little colander or anything like that will work. And I take a few eggplants, and they're nice and wet, and then we just coat them with the flour. And then shake them through. You don't want a lot of extra flour. You just want them coated with the flour. That's part of the magic of this dish. And if you try to rush this, they don't come great because they need to soak in that water and absorb some of that water and salt. And that's what makes them real nice. And you can see here that the eggplant, all of the eggplant is covered in the flour. And we just add a little salt and pepper to that flour. And now we're ready to take them. And I have a little oil here. It's getting nice and hot. And this is just a blended oil. Okay? And that's how you give yourself a test. You drop one in and you want it to fry up crispy. You want it to coat the outside so the oil doesn't saturate the eggplant. Make it crispy and then take them out. Okay? And we're going to put the eggplant in there. I get them all under that oil, and we just keep moving them around. The heat does this job right here. Makes them nice and crispy. And we're going to cook them till they're golden brown. Okay, the eggplant's still crisp, and I have hot water in the back. I'm going to boil some pasta off. Always make sure you salt the water, or else the pasta tastes like cardboard. Put a little oil in the water, just a drab of oil in the water. And then I have some homemade rigatoni that we're going to use. Out of the bag is fine. We're going to put them in that boiling water and let them cook. And then we're going to put this all together. You can see that these eggplants are starting to crisp up nicely. See the color? We're starting to get the right color. You'll know that they're done when they're nice and golden brown. If you have a fryer, like a little home fryer, you might want to use that. The process will happen a little faster. In the back, my pasta's cooking, and what we're going to do is we're going to combine the pasta with a little tomato sauce, the eggplant on top, and make a very famous dish that's exclusive to us, Rigatoni Melanzane, we call it, and it's really spectacular. It's been on our menu for a long time, and people have been asking for it. We're going to give it to you right now. The eggplant is done. I'm taking it out of the oil with a slotted spatula, or if you have a slotted spoon. I don't want any of that oil, and I'm putting them on a little piece of paper towel. So now we have these beautiful crispy eggplant. We got our pasta cooking in the back. Then what I do is take the eggplant, put them in a big bowl. I take some Parmesan cheese while they're still hot, a little black pepper, and a little salt. And then we kind of coated these beautiful eggplant. Right? Wow, are they yummy. That's good stuff. Okay, now, my pasta is done. I don't think I have to tell you how to drain pasta, so I'm going to be right back. Okay, you can go back to our YouTube channel. You can check out how to make a nice tomato sauce. I have one here. I'm not telling you how to make this today, but if you go back, you can check out the tomato sauce we made. It would be great for this. I take a couple scoops of my tomato sauce. I'm going to heat it up. We're going to let this heat up for a little bit, and then what we do is we add the rigatoni. We're going to add a little mozzarella cheese, a little bit more Parmesan, and then we're going to put it all together. You guys are going to be happy when you eat this. Please, if you cook this, take all the credit. I don't want any credit. Take all the credit. Make your boyfriend happy, your husband, make your wife happy. They're going to love it. Guaranteed. Take all the credit. Here we go. So the sauce is getting nice and hot. I have my pasta right here. Put my pasta in, right? My cooked pasta. A little bit more Parmesan cheese. Reggiano Parmigiano, Pecorino, whatever you like. A little fresh mozzarella, and I grated it up. On the plate. I like to clean the plate up. And then you say, what happened to the eggplant? I have the eggplant right here. Eggplant right on top. And then, right, just julienne some fresh basil. I like to put that on top. I clean it all up. Look at that. Rigatoni with the eggplant melanzane. Try it at home. Remember to go to our YouTube channel, get our sauce recipe, use any rigatoni pasta. You can put this together very easily. The key is to do the eggplant the day before, let them soak so you're ready to go. You saw me put this together. It's not time-lapse photography. We did this in real time. Took us 15 minutes to cook this dish. You can make a delicious, healthy, nutritious meal in 15 minutes. We'll be back soon. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate all your blogs, all your tweets, all your Facebooks, everyone friending us. Thanks a lot.